Hi, this is Sung and I'm the Principal and Director of Sky Academy, and in the last episode what we did was look at the length of an arc. Yes? This episode what I want to do is look at the area of a sector. Okay? So consider a sector of a circle with radius r units or r centimeters, subtended by an angle of theta radians. Okay, so in other words, you've got a sector which is basically looks like this. The angle that that sector makes is theta radians. Radians to measure our angle. Now, to find the area of this sector, basically, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work out the area of the circle and times it by the fraction or the portion of the circle represented by the sector. Alright, so basically the area of a circle, to find the area, you've got the area of the circle and you multiply it by the fraction. Alright, so the area of a circle, in particular this whole circle, is going to be pi r squared. Does that make sense? The fraction of the circle that's represented by the sector is going to be theta over 360 degrees, right? But remember, we're not working in degrees anymore, we're working in radians. So what fraction, so in other words, so what is 360 expressed in radians? Well, it's 2 pi, because pi radians is 180 degrees, so 360 degrees would be 2 pi. So what fraction is represented by the sector? It's theta on 2 pi. Does that make sense? Now, when we cancel out, and we can cancel out, we can cancel out the pi with the pi, and so we're left with a half r squared theta. And that is the area of the circle. Okay? So basically, area of the sector, sorry, I said circle, but what I meant was the area of the sector. The area of the sector is given by a half r squared theta. Okay? Now this ties in very nicely with the other formula that we learned, which was the arc length is given by r times theta. Does that make sense? So these two formulas together are going to be very helpful for us to be able to solve the question that we have over here, okay, over on this side of the board. So let's have a look at this side of the board and look at the question that we might have, okay? So, this diagram shows the sector of a circle. So we've got the sector over here, and we are to find its exact perimeter and area, okay? So let's start with perimeter first. Perimeter is given by the radius plus the arc length. 12 plus 12 plus the arc length. Now the arc length is equal to 1.3 times 12, right? Because it's equal to r theta. So that's 1.3 times 12. Work all that out. So I use my calculator over here. So it's 12 plus 12 plus 15.6 equals 39.6, and it's meters. Does that make sense? So that's how you find the perimeter. How would you find the area? Okay, to find the area of the sector, you basically use this formula. Your radius is 12, so it's 12 squared, and your angle is 1.3, so you times by 1.3. Work that out on your calculator. Okay, so you got 144.93.6 square meters. Okay, so now you can see how useful these two formulas are. These two formulas allow us to find the perimeter of a sector and the area of the sector as well. Well, thank you very much for watching.